What's going on, everybody? It's SVT Vasquez, and today we're going to be taking a room tour of my productive room setup. Let's start this show. For this video, I'm going to start off by giving a shout out to the person that commented in my last video. This week's shout out is going to go to George Maciel. He's been commenting in most of my videos and has been a supporter since I started my YouTube channel. So huge shout out to you and thank you so much for the support. So I wanted to build a productive space to make sure that whenever I'm working on a video or if I'm working on homework, I don't feel like it's a chore anymore. I feel like it's something that I look forward to doing. So that's why I started to build my productive room. And I knew from the beginning that the reason that I wanted to build a room was because I wanted a place that not only do I feel comfortable working in, but I look forward to working in. And to start off my room, I wanted to build a Jordan wall clock. If you guys don't know much about Jordan sneakers, they are released numerically. So the first ones he wore are going to be the 1s, and the second ones to release are going to be the 2s, etc. So I wanted a clever way to display my Jordan collection, and I thought about putting up a wall clock in my room displaying my Jordans 1 through 12. So I went about to build this wall clock, and the rest of my room was built around this setup. Key piece that I wanted to build a room for was not only multitasking with homework and video editing, but I also wanted a place to play video games and relax, watch movies. So an ultra-wide screen was very important to me while building my PC. After I chose my LG ultra-wide monitor, I knew that I needed a PC to power it. And I wanted to overbuild a PC to make it future-proof so I don't have to look for any upgrades in the near future. As far as my desk goes, I wanted to go with a clean and minimal desk. I opted out to go with the Alex drawers, but as far as the tabletop, I went a little different route. My tabletop is actually made of real wood and it's got a raw edge finish. They call it a live finish on the Home Depot website. That means that the front edge of the desk is actually curved to match that of a real tree bark. Now, one key thing to note about this desk is that the tabletop is not covered in a finish. That means it is a raw tabletop. If you get any moisture on it, it will swell up and cause distortion in the wood. That's why I keep a very large cover mat so that I don't get any of my oily fingers on it or any accidental spills of anything on the wood tabletop. As far as my keyboard and mouse, I didn't want to go white like my monitor and my PC for the simple fact that I will be touching it with my fingers and I don't want it to discolor into a yellow-white color or have it get dirty quickly. So I opted out to get a gray drop control keyboard and a Logitech Master 3 mouse. The wireless mouse gives the desk a cleaner look without having too many wires run across the tabletop. Other than the Kid Buu, I do have artwork displaying Dragon Ball Z characters. The reason that I do have anime artwork up on the wall is because both me and my brother did paint these pieces of art, and it gives it more of a personal feeling to painting some things like these yourself other than buying it from the store and hanging it up. Now, as far as the chair goes, I almost went with a Herman Miller chair, but I didn't want to just fall for the hype around that chair just because it's an expensive and sought after chair. I went with the Autonomous because it's a more affordable chair. And the reason that I went for this chair is because you get a lot of features for your money. So you don't break the bank, but you don't get a low quality chair. It's right in the middle. It's a great starting point if you don't want to spend big money on a Herman Miller. Now, I did used to have a 65-inch Samsung TV in the room with my PlayStation 4 setup, but after gaming on my PC, I couldn't really go back to gaming on my console. So I ended up taking that TV out and putting it in my living room. Now I have a smaller TV in the room. I haven't hooked it up yet, but usually I use this space over here for my printer and printing out assignments I have to do for homework. Other than that, that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Remember, if you want a chance to get a shout out in my next video, comment down below. Let me know what you think about my PC setup and my room, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I'm just all about this money, I don't think about no thighs. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D. Born and raised in the dot, this is real as you gon' see. Girl, you don't know about me, so get off my fucking D.